Where does the motivation to set up and succeed come from? Where does the drive to go plan a business and go out and do despite the odds spring from? What inspires thinking up and executing solutions to supply the growing demand for goods and services? What inspires the disposition to make it in Nigeria? When you mix the Nigerian determination with business, what do you get? The green spirit of enterprise. Let us take a look at some examples of the green spirit of enterprise.
My name is Jay Abolaji. I'm the MD of Bosin to this company.
My name is Dele Jaya Ladipo, and I'm a managing partner at Temple House in Nigeria. I'm David Aderum, and I'm also managing partner at Temple House in Nigeria.
My name is Hawa Liman. I'm the creative director and CEO of Africa Abaya.
My name is Blondie Okuzo, and I'm the CEO and founder of Bath Candy Company.
My name is Kashokwela Adequajayi, and I'm co-founder at Omalata.
My name is Caleb Yang, and I'm a filmmaker.
My name is Abdulhamid Usman. I'm the CEO of Velcro's Design, so I'm working together with Abdul.
My name is Kasim Abdusalam. I'm a shoemaker.
My name is Shino Anchugola. I am the CEO of SCDL.
My name is Nasser M. Mama. I'm an entrepreneur, a founder and CEO of Verdant Habit.
My names are Uche Akin Obuma. I'm a fashion designer.
We create dessert-inspired beauty treats using unconventional raw materials such as gari, chocolate, rice. So we use your basic things you find in the kitchen and we infuse them into natural products.
Omalata is a convenience company that is focused on processing and packaging of food, Nigerian food in particular. Our aim is to make Nigerian cooking easier.
The Temple Housing is a architectural solutions company. Put simply, we turn used shipping containers into habitable spaces like homes, offices, and the like.
We actually create animation solutions for different clientele, and we do animation content that's like we make cartoons. What you see on TV, kids, we also do it for different companies and different establishments, whatever they want.
Africa Abaya is a modesty fashion brand that focuses on transforming the Arabian outfit, the abaya, and giving it an African touch. Basically, I can see a fusion of two fashion trends, the African and the Arabian.
Lemonade, old-fashioned lemonade. We say old-fashioned because we do it the old-fashioned way. We squeeze freshly squeezed lemons, purified water, and a bit of cane sugar to just provide a natural, delicious drink.
Essentially, what we're trying to do is drive down the cost of delivery of homes, affordable housing.
We have various types, as you can see here, it's cover shoes, and we have slippers, we have other designs too. So it just depends on what you want and we produce for you, because right now we're still producing based on pre-orders.
Basically, we do abayas that come in after dresses and the abayas themselves. Then we do kaftan tops, and we do some corporate wears. We have the Afri corporate.
Our starter product is the pepper mix. Why did we choose the pepper mix? You would agree with me that every Nigerian eats pepper at least once every 2 days. I mean, that's even being very modest. Most of us eat pepper every day. It's a base of most of our meals.
One of our solutions is called proffer, and through it, farmers, wherever they are in Nigeria, should be able to, through low-end funds, connect to finance, the banks that provide agricultural credit or loans, connect to farming book providers for their quality planting materials, fertilizers, and pesticides, connect to extension to get valuable knowledge that will make them produce better, and also connect to other agencies or organizations that are there to make their farming better.
So we make a couple of products. We have a line of soaps, lotions, scrubs, and home fragrance line. I would say one of the best selling products would be our goat's milk lotion, which is made from fresh goat's milk. And we also have a black pepper and turmeric soap.
We got NAFDAC at the end of 2012. We actually started producing out of our factory beginning of 2013.
It's roughly 5 years now. Yeah. It's a couple of my friends and I, we came together and said, let's do this. We've always dreamt about doing animation.
I started Verdant in 2014.
Been doing that for over 5 years now.
So I started Bath Candy officially in 2014, I would say.
Well, we started way back in 2008.
It kind of started in 2011, but truly business didn't start until 2012. So I would say right now it's about 4.5 years.
We're moving to a place where people are looking to use only natural products on their skin. But at the same time, you want these products to look nice and be appealing and be export worthy.
So many people don't believe Nigerians can produce good and quality shoes. As you can see, these are some of our samples. So we'll be able to bridge the gap that you don't have to buy foreign shoes before you can get quality. We have quality here in Nigeria.
Essentially, what we're trying to do is drive down the cost of delivery of homes, affordable housing, in essence.
What drives us is the need to fill the gap and to be able to tell African stories.
I think I am inspired by people. So I'm inspired by what I see, I'm inspired by people's struggles. Again, I started my company out of a personal struggle. So I think just when customers walk up and they're saying, well, you know, I have this issue, do you have something for this? Things like that inspire me because it also poses a challenge. So you want to find a solution to that problem.
After 3 years of our conception, we started what we call a Growth Planet Academy, where on our own we engaged the youths, trained them on our own, you know, and retained some of them after the training and let some of them go. From that 2011 till this point that we started, we've been doing it. I think we've trained over 87 youths.
The quest to be an employer of labor, to be able to give people employment is one of those things that drive me. Secondly, promoting this made in Nigeria product. Yes, we import so many things that we have no business employment, because I'll tell you that Nigerian tailors can compete with any tailor outside Nigeria. I salute entrepreneurs in Nigeria because we're doing amazing things, notwithstanding the challenges that we're facing on daily basis. It's not easy, but we're still doing it. And like, entrepreneurship is the real thing now, is the real deal in Nigeria today. So many youths are waking up to saying that I'm not going to be employed by anybody, rather I'm going to be the employer of labor.
For me, really, the best part of being an entrepreneur in Nigeria is the proving that we actually, you know, have a statement to make as well. Because most people think, you know, the best startups should actually come from like Silicon Valley and stuff. But there's a lot happening in Nigeria, and I believe I enjoy every bit of it if I remember that we're making mind-blowing solutions right here in the heart of Africa.
When I see these young men and women that we have been able to empower, when I see them start making a living, that's just my best part.
The first real challenge we had was the stigma around staying in a containerized building. Most people hadn't seen it to the level of what we do. This building we're in now is built completely out of containers. So until you come in and experience what we are doing, you can't really see the full picture.
One of the things that I find very frustrating actually about the whole industry is that a lot of us believe, people who actually want to make some productions that are not very in the mainstream, not because we're making the sort of films that people will not understand, but you're just trying to express yourself artistically instead of just trying to go with the general genre that's being produced. And so sometimes you tend to find it very hard to just get funding to make films like that, and you have to just look abroad to just get appreciated or getting funded.
The hardest part of being an entrepreneur in Nigeria, as you might have heard, would be funding. Because it's tough to get money around ideas that people would consider like moonshots that can never happen. Apart from that, there's also the fact that most things don't come through as they should, especially if you're dealing with the public sector.
We don't have a system that supports entrepreneurs. We don't have a system that makes the journey easy for you. So it's almost like at every point you're constantly battling something else.
It's really difficult for some getting investors to buy into their idea, to invest into their businesses.
Every business in Nigeria suffers infrastructure. We're here today, there's no electricity, and I'm processing, meaning that I'm using low power. I do not use preservatives, so we had to throw batches of things away because electricity just went funny. I've had machines that broke down because the regular electricity basically just blew the machine.
So we have 2 stores. We have one in Lagos and one in Abuja, so customers can walk in and buy. It's a lot of word of mouth. So people have just been really great and just telling their friends about this great company that they just stumbled upon. We also ship across Nigeria, and occasionally we have pop-up sales in the US and UK.
Well, I can say with the rise of social media now, you get to do lots of free advertisement. And for me, I've done lots of fashion shows. I've invested in. I don't compromise on networking. I value that because you tend to get referrals from people. But fashion shows, as a fashion designer, you need to take part in that to be able to promote your brand, online platforms that you can sell your goods, the social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and the likes.
These days it's all about technology. So we market it on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or something. So sometimes once we deliver our shoes to some of the celebrities or dignitaries or something, they'll try to upload it on their page. So actually once they upload it on their page, it will go directly to some of their followers and all. So from there, they'll just click, then they'll just go through our contact.
It's honestly been basically word of mouth. Social media is very cheap marketing compared to the rest of the stuff, and if you have value and your product is actually really good, eventually, and obviously you recognize your target market.
Mostly our sales is based on referrals. Yes, our sales is majorly based on referrals.
Well, the government, I think, particularly needs to see that there are viable and incredible solutions out there that address problems. Rather than stick to the old ways of doing things, it needs to wake up to see and to be in tune with the current trend of time and modernization.
Encouraging Nigerians to produce and patronize locally made goods and make our economy strong and grow, because if we patronize what we have here, instead of sending a lot of money out of the country, we're still investing it in our own country, and it's something that will help our economy to grow. I believe Nigerians, we are not lazy people. If only we could be given the chance and opportunities, we'll create beyond our imaginations.
Creating a leveling environment, double taxation and all those stuff. You are then taxed by the local government, the state government is taxing you, federal government, and all those stuff. So they need to streamline some of these things and make the business environment a bit conducive. And also, if it is possible for them to put, let it be a kind of law where people, especially people in Nigeria, patronize made in Nigerian.
When you look at the whole Nigerian film industry, it was basically built out of nothing. And if you definitely want to talk of, spirit of enterprise, definitely that is a huge metaphor for that.
It's a wake-up call for our youth to embrace entrepreneurship, to believe that things are possible, others have done it, and we can as well do it.
Nigerians were hustlers. We're hustlers. We work. I don't know any country that just has people who are just always willing to work, always willing to try new things. And they're not even afraid of failure, which is really great.
The Nigerian spirit of enterprise is commitment to excellence.
Some people somewhere need this thing that you're providing. That means that you're going to get money for it. Obviously there's a lot of technicalities to all that, but at bottom line, Nigeria is such a fertile land for entrepreneurship.
These men and women have taken to heart a dedication to not only survive and thrive, but to create a future where they bring value to many people, employers, investors, and customers. The enterprising spirit keeps these individuals motivated to not only think and plan, but to do, produce, make, and, as Goethe said, find happiness in execution. They have thrived on risk and uncertainty, which contain the seeds of opportunity and the potential for profit. They are problem solvers. They are resolutely focused on solving problems by creative and non-conventional means. Some have disrupted existing local markets and are looking to export. They are network creators. They connect the dots from a center of networks that create the environment for turning an idea into a product or service. Seeking out investors, employees, and customers requires a certain level of trust and belief that must be vigorously sold. Conquering the typical odds that stifle businesses require creating a new environment to promote their endeavors. Lack of capital, lack of power, real estate, and all the other factors do not stop them. They are the unseen movers and shakers of the marketplace, mixing sweat with guile to conquer what might be an unforgiving and challenging business terrain. Managing and optimizing what are often lean resources, these men and women have come to show that although innovation is not cheap, let alone free, the spirit of focus, the green spirit of enterprise, is more than enough to make it in Nigeria.